She was in a coma for 7 days, coming out of it paralyzed, and on top of that, fighting another disability she was born with.
However, a Topeka girl is making a name for herself nationally, taking home a big title from a pageant made for girls and women just like her. KSNT News reporter Mackenzie Davis introduces us in tonight's Someone You Should Know.
Cristiana Guerrero has lived quite the life in only 20 years, one that she manages to always find the beauty in.
That was really cool.
Cristiana was born with epilepsy, a type of disorder that can cause seizures. She took medications all her life to get them under control, eventually hitting a milestone with her condition.
In 2019, I went a year seizure-free. I got weaned off all my meds, and I was the healthiest I'd ever been.
But it didn't last long. In 2020, she started having grand mal seizures, which left her with injuries and stays in the hospital.
The medicine that had always worked for me takes 2 months to become therapeutic, and so they were trying me on new meds, and I ended up having reactions to them that ended me up in a coma for 7 days, and I came out completely paralyzed, and then it mimicked a stroke, and then from there I spent 2 weeks in the hospital.
A new disability she had to live with, but embraced. Cristiana signed up to compete in the Kansas chapter of the Miss Amazing pageant. It's a pageant for girls and women with disabilities. In March 2020, she took home the title for Kansas Miss Amazing Teen. But because of COVID, she got to hold on to the title a little longer. At the beginning of August, she traveled to Nashville to compete in nationals, coming back to her hometown of Topeka as the National Miss Amazing Teen.
2 years ago, I would have never thought that I'd be doing anything like this. Like, I can now call myself a national pageant queen? Like, what? Me? What?
Cristiana doesn't let her disabilities get the best of her. She makes the most out of the situations and hurdles sent her way, even making sure others' happiness is put before hers.
Through everything, I'm able to be the same person I always was, even if I don't have the same mobility, and still bring others joy.
She wants her story to inspire everyone to not let disadvantages in life get in the way, finding beauty in the amazing life given to us all. Covering local news that matters, Mackenzie Davis, KSNT News.
And she also enjoys making others laugh, as you can see, with jokes and doing stand-up comedy. In fact, comedy was a part of her passions presentation for both the Kansas pageant and nationals, but clearly she has a great spirit. That's
yeah,
for sure.
I just loved her personality. You could just see it beaming through the camera and all that action there at the end.
Yeah,
but to go through all that and to be positive, I mean, that's another big takeaway as well.
Lots of courage.
Yeah. Well, hey, remember, if you have someone you think we should know, make sure to use our Share It feature at ksnt.com, or you can always use our mobile app as well.